Hi everybody, welcome back to the Striving Catholic YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about something that I feel like the majority of us may experience at one point in our lives, which is that of being very busy and feeling as though you just can't find time to grow in your faith. Today's world really nourishes a busy kind of lifestyle where you honestly feel like you need to be doing something every minute and every second of every single day. A lot of us have very, very busy schedules, and it's because of those schedules that we sometimes feel like, I just cannot find a single minute to pray, or I can't find, an hour to go to Mass, or I can't find those 15, 20 minutes to pray that rosary that I do want to pray. I just can't find the time. I just can't do it. There is just no time for it. And so that's why I kind of wanted to talk about that today. And it's kind of ironic because I've been thinking about making this video for a while now. I finally have come to the time, where I've kind of scheduled myself to record this video, and I kept thinking, you know what, I just don't have time to do it right now because I have so many projects I need to work on. I'm actually currently on a business trip, so that's why what you see in the background, actually currently in my hotel. And so I just thought that was kind of funny because this video is, finding time for God, and I was having the same issue. So I felt that this was just a perfect time to record this video and to share with you a few things that I think about whenever I have those feelings of just being way too busy and thinking, you know what, God, I really do want to grow in my faith with you. I really do want to learn more about you. I really do want to serve you more, but I just don't really have time for you. I'll just do it later. I wanted to share a couple things with you. And the first is whenever you do have these feelings of, you know what, I just don't have time. I don't have time to go to Mass today. I have to go to someone's party. I have to do work things. I have friends. I have family. I have any other extracurricular activities that you may have in your life. I have all of those things to focus on. I really don't have time to participate in these faith-filled events. So what I do that really helps me is to really put things in perspective. I really like to remind myself of what my overall goal is in life, and that is, of course, to live a life worthy of spending an eternity with God in heaven. Now, I know that can be easier said than done, so I'll give you a couple more practical tips that you can implement into your life. So something that I've noticed a lot recently in the last couple of years is I find myself constantly going to and from events, whether they're church related or family related or friend related, whatever it may be. I just find myself constantly driving back and forth. And a lot of the times I would just, spend that time sitting in traffic and listening to music, which was great. But I noticed that could be an opportunity for me to grow in my faith. So instead of listening to maybe music or what have you, take that time to, subscribe to a podcast or even watch YouTube videos without actually watching it, but you can at least hear any Catholic speakers that you may like about a certain topic that interests you. I know for me, I love listening to Leah Darrow's podcast. I love listening to, of course, Father Mike Schmidt's podcast. Emily Wilson has great videos. You don't necessarily need to watch her videos, just listen to what it is that she has to share with you. And there are plenty of other podcasts out there that are really helpful to living a Christ-centered life. In addition to that, you can also, listen to audiobooks. There are plenty of audiobooks that you can listen to that will, again, help you grow in your faith. So I know a lot of us say, I just don't have time. I can't, move things around. But the great thing about this tip is that you're already sitting in your car. You're already spending those 10, 15, 30 minutes in the car. And instead of listening to music, you can use that time to learn more about your faith. The last thing I wanted to recommend to you is to pray. I know that sometimes we may feel like, oh, praying, I really need focus. I really need to dedicate a good chunk of time to it. But the beauty of prayer is that it can be as short as, thank you, God. That was a prayer. That was a prayer of thanksgiving. Prayer doesn't need to take, hours and hours and hours or 5-10 minutes. It can be as quick as 3 seconds. So whenever you do find yourself, stressed out, say, please, Lord, help me in this time. Or if you're finding yourself doing something that you really don't want to do, but you have to because it's a responsibility, lift it up to God. Say, Lord, I lift this up to you for your greater glory. Or if you have a family member who may be sick or hurting, or a friend, you can say a quick prayer for them. Say, God, please help them. I mean, you can pray in a hotel, you can pray at home, you can pray at church, you can pray at school, you can pray at work. You can pray anywhere, and that's the beauty of it, that God is always with you. He's always wanting to hear from you, and He wants to spend that time with you. Just remind yourself of what your overall goal is. I know that we live in a very busy world, but I know you can do it. I'll be praying for you every single day. Thank you, everybody. This is the Striving Catholic YouTube channel. Please like, comment, share with your friends, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.